tamasho ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritangamaya aviravir maedhi rudro yatte dakshinam mukham te namang pahi nityam te namang pahi nityam. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light and illumination. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So, we are on the Shanti Gita, the Song of Peace, 6th chapter, and śrībhagavan Krishna was giving the wisdom, highest wisdom, to Arjuna, who was bereaved because of the death of his son and was grieved so much. So here, śrībhagavan started with saying in the 6th chapter that today I will tell you the essential truth. Listen, it is extremely secret and supremely auspicious. And listening to that, what will happen? Jat śrutvā mucyate naraḥ. By listening to which, one will be able to free himself from all bondage and suffering. What is that truth? 2nd verse we read. We will start today on the verse number 6. 6th chapter, 6th verse. But I am just touching what we have done, just in quick passing. So it says, pūrṇaṃ caitanyam ekaṃ tato nyat nahi kiñcana na māyā na īśvaraḥ jīvḥ deśa-kālās carācaram. So there is nothing, only one reality. There is nothing other than what? Caitanyam, ekaṃ, that consciousness, that existence. Sat tato, sat tato, sat and caitanya, existence and consciousness. There is nothing, nahi kiñcana, no māyā. Even there is no māyā, there is no God, there is no individual soul, there is no time, there is no space, there is nothing in the world movable and immovable, giving the highest knowledge. And not only that, not that this universe or this māyā is not there, the jīvḥ is not there, not the space-time causation, but tattvaṃ, naraḥ. It is not that you are there. You are not there, I am not there. Nava prithi neme loka bhuvādayo. So there is neither you, neither me, neither this earth, neither these planes of existences. Kiñcana satyopi leseno. There is no trace of any truth in the apparent universe. What you see around, leseno nasti, nasti, nasti iti nishchinu. Know it for certain. There is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing. A Buddhistic philosophy, no? There is nothing, but there is nothing. Neither you, neither God, neither demon, neither Maya, neither anything. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. Nothing becomes a substance then. So when you use in the language, then it is always difficulty. Whatever you say. You want to say something, interpretation may come differently. So not thou, not me, not even the world, not these planes which are the abode of the created beings. Nothing, not even a trace is there. Know for that, for sure, that nothing exists at all. Then nothing, then what? Here is the only addition of difference from Buddhism and Hinduism. Here it says, okay, the next verse he says, Kevalang brahma-mātraṃ sat nānad astiti bhāvaya pasyashi shapnavat sarvam vivartang cetane kholu. So, here Kevalang brahma-mātraṃ, there is only one absolute truth, that is the Brahman. brahma-mātraṃ, sat, that is the reality. No unnat, there is nothing other than this osti iti bhavaya. Now reflect on this. Think day and night on this. And then you may say, hey, I am seeing these things. Pashyasi, you are seeing, but what you are seeing? Swapnavat sarvam. You are seeing like a dream. You see the dream. Does that mean the dream exists? In your mind it exists. It has no reality. So this is a no reality. It is in your mind only. Swapnavat. And they are giving the big philosophy. It is the vivartaṃ. You are seeing the vivarta. Vivarta means what you have imposed on that unchangeable absolute truth. You have imposed the snake on the rope. So how much you have imposed, how much you have cried, there was no snake ever. At the time of your fear, after the fear went away, or before your fear came, it was rope, rope, rope. Then snake is all mittha, 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 mittha. So here is the addition of Vedanta that is saying there is nothing, but they don't end in nothing. But they say something. Pashyasi, you see, it is not that it is not there, you are not seeing anything, but you see. But that seeing is like vivarta. You are seeing the vivarta, the superimposed reality you are seeing, and you are not seeing the substratum upon which this superimposition has been committed. Chetane khulu. And that vivarta is chetan. The substratum is the consciousness. Substratum is the blissfulness, nature of this thing. And then fifth verse we also read, Vishayam deśa-kālādiṃ bhoktṛ-jñātṛ-kriyādikam mithya tat sapnavat bhānam na kiñcit napi kiñcana. Again the same. The Vedanta, what is there? The same word they talk again and again. But it does not enter into the brain. That's why they are so kind to say the same thing again and again. Otherwise, what is in the Vedanta scripture we read years and years whole life? Brahma satyam jagan mitta, jīvḥ brahma ivanāpara. Bas. That is the essence of all Vedantic understanding. So here also, Vishayam, the sense objects, the Vishaya, which is perceptible to the senses, deśa-kālādiṃ, and the space, time as you see, etc. And here, bhoktṛ-jñātṛ, I am enjoying, I am experiencing suffering, I am experiencing joy. Jñātṛ, I know this, I don't know this. Kriya, I do this action, and this action leads to me this. All these activities, etc., are mithya. Whatever you are doing is mithya. Very difficult to say. That's why Gita says that dehovad bir avappate, no? This, in the 12th chapter, Bhagavan says that the thinking about this Vedantic thought, non-dual thought, is very difficult for people who have body identity. Because the body identity, whatever we say, it round and round comes to our body and my sense world and my perceptual world, and the suffering we get through, joy we get through, anxieties we get through. See, really, if we think day and night, why do you get anxiety? Whose anxiety? What to lose? It's sapna. If you say sapna, then that's a big problem. Solution of the problem are also problem. Swapna, only mere saying will not do. Thakur bollen na, kaata nahi, khocha nahi, bas, ami brahma bolle habe. That means there is no prick, there is no trouble, and you only say, I am Brahman, will do. That is the testing point. Someone will poke, and you say, oh, it is not there. So that is the test that one have achieved that point. So mithya, it is false. That's swapnavat bhānam. Everything is appearing bhānam, swapnavat, like that of a dream. Na kiñcit napi. Certainly there is nothing, the slightest trace of anything, any reality in it. Again now we start with verse number 6. what this sixth verse says? It says, tat sattaṃ satataṃ, tat sattaṃ satataṃ prakāṣam, tat sattaṃ satataṃ prakāṣam, amalaṃ saṃsāra-dhārāvahaṃ, amalaṃ saṃsāra-dhārāvahaṃ, nyat kiñcana taraṅga-phena-salilaṃ, nyat kiñcana taraṅga-phena-salilaṃ, sattva vishvam tatha, sattva vishvam tatha, deśaḥ sapna samam na chasti, deśaḥ sapna samam na chasti, vitataṃ māyā-mayam drishyate, vitataṃ māyā-mayam drishyate, caitanyam viṣayo vibhāti, caitanyam viṣayo vibhāti, bahudha brahma-mātraṃ māyaya, bahudha brahma-mātraṃ māyaya. So what does it say? Tat sattam, that is sattam, satatam, that is the reality, that is all the time satatam, prakāṣam, it is always shining, that truth, that is the shining reality, all the time. Amalam, and that is stainless, there is no darkness, there is no ignorance in it. Saṃsāra-dhārāvahaṃ, and that is the bearer of the flow of worldly existence. The worldly existence seems to be perpetually flowing on, because Brahman is there, unchangeable. So you start here, there is Brahman, you start there, there is Brahman. And the flow going on, this flow of samsara is on that existence at all, alone, and which is shining through. No nyat kiñcana, there is no other, rather than what? Taraṅga-phena-salilaṃ. Taranga is the wave, phena is the foam, taraṅga-phena-salilaṃ, again, salila the water. That sattva vishvam tatha, as these are all names, but it is the water. Similarly, sat eva is vishvam tatha. That sat, this world you see, it is only sat, the existence, reality. That means it is the reality of Brahman. Deśaḥ sapna prasamam. Deśaḥ, what we see, the deśa, visible universe, sense experience, what we experience through the senses. It is the deśaḥ, the visible sapna samam. And what we see, these are like sapno, like dream. No cha osti, there is not at all. And what is a spread? It is bitatam, that satta, this truth has permeated everything. Māyā-mayam, and it is made of this deśa, the visible universe, is made of maya. Today we are reading in the other book, no? They are saying that it is coming from, in a different way, how the creation came. So Bhagavat was telling that it is the Narayana is the end. From that came his will, wish, and that is the ego. And it's split into three, kriya-shakti, jnana-shakti, and karma-shakti. So that is the division, it came down, like that panchabhuta and sense organs and all the material. That means it is only that is the reality, which appearing by the inscrutable power of īśvaraḥ, that they describe there. Here, the inscrutable power of Maya, this deśaḥ, you are seeing this visible universe, but it is like dream. Na cha osti, there is nothing, the reality. It is widespread and is made of maya, maya. Drishyate is seen, but it is caitanyam, only caitanyam. And viṣayo vibhāti, the sense objects, are shining or manifesting Bahudha, in diverse ways, brahma-ādikam, even starting from Brahma, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, starting from that down to the created universe, all by Maya, Maya, Maya. So what is the new thing they are talking about? Same thing. Every verse is the same. So he says that Brahman, running translation will be like this, that Brahman is eternal, shining, stainless reality, and the bearer of the flow of worldly existence. That Brahman is the substratum, no? That is the substratum of this flow of the worldly existence. Time passing, things are changing. Some are born, some are dead. All the changes in the cosmic reality we see in our visible universe happening on the substratum of that stainless, shining, eternal Brahman. That is the reality. And that is the ground on which these changes are possible. I think the ocean water is the substratum upon which all the rolling of the waves and ripples and foams and so much activity goes on the surface. Substratum is the ocean. So Brahman is the ocean. And also the ripples and bubbles, what you are talking, it is nothing but Brahman, nothing but the ocean water. So this is the closest example which makes us little realize this truth. As is the this bearer of the flow of the worldly existence, and nothing other than this. It's a good meditation also, if we can think quietly sometime that what I am seeing, my sensate experience, this experience is coming through my mind and other media, senses, and our mind and our intellect and our ego. That's why it is giving a misrepresentation of the truth, which is unchanging truth. But these changes are possible because there is the unchanging substratum, thinking of the ocean like that, and all the ripples and waves. They are all playing their role, and this flow is going on, and this flow is a change, but this change upon the changeless, and the objects of change, what we see, they are also nothing but the same content of the consciousness, content. As is the presence of waves and foam in the waters, so is the presence of the dream-like visible universe. Dream-like visible universe in Brahman, meaning the water is real and not the waves and the foam. It is not there, but this universe of Maya appears to be widespread. Consciousness, due to the cosmic ignorance Maya, appears to be matter in various forms like Brahma and others. So even in the creation, the highest creation, the concept of Brahma, the creator, from there to the blade of grass, that's why it is called Brahmadi Stamba Purjantam. Light from a little grass, blade of glass, to Brahma who created this whole universe. It is all permeated with the same consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna used to see this all the time, no? In his mystic vision, he used to see nothing but he could not, he went to pluck the bell leaf, and it's just a little bit of the skin was pulled out, and he could not do that plucking of the bell leaf further because he saw the same consciousness. Holy Mother in Kothar, she was, in the noon time, she was just resting, or not sitting, unmindfully looking. And then Radhi found one ant running like, and she wanted to kill it. And mother stopped, don't do that, don't do that. And what she said? I saw exactly, it is Thakur's feet, his eyes. So this is the point. Even in the moving things, which is in the level of our real perceptual universe, this is the vision. What we are reading, this is a theory. Here is a practical demonstration. That's why it is said that, Swamiji also said that you have to read these scriptures in the light of Sri Ramakrishna's life. Then you can understand a little bit of it. Otherwise it is too far away over our head. It's a theory only. And then in most of the time people talk philosophically, but it can be experienced. Swamiji was experiencing the suffering of people at a distance, no? That means it is all one, that concept of oneness. Variety is there, but that variety is not real. Actually, in essence, it is the one. That's why oneness means, if we feel like that, no? If your leg hurts, you feel the pain. If your pain comes in your arm, you feel the pain. It is you, all through the body, from head to toe. So similarly, this universe is Brahman, and if one tunes with that Brahman, naturally, so they will feel that presence everywhere. And that's why they suffer also, and they enjoy also. As they suffer with the suffering of others, they enjoy the joy of others everywhere. Any joy, he feels his joy. So, this is 6th verse. That means this is teaching us that whatever you see manifesting, that is the eternal truth. And also that flow in the world which is changing, that is also the same reality. Seventh verse. Vishyam drishyam asatyam akhilam. Vishyam drishyam asatyam etadakhilam. Vishyam drishyam asatyam etadakhilam. Māyā-vilāsāspadaṃ. Māyā-vilāsāspadaṃ. Atma-jñāna-nidāna-bhānam. Atma-jñāna-nidāna-bhānam. Anritam sadvaca mahalayam. Anritam sadvaca mahalayam. Bādhyam nasyam achinta-chitra-racitam. Bādhyam nasyam achinta-chitra-racitam. Śrṇuṣva tad adruvam. Śrṇuṣva tad dhruvam. Astham tatra johi sadukha nilaye. Astham tatra johi sadukha nilaye. Rajvang bhujangopami. Rajvang bhujangopami. These are big verses. So it says, Vishwam means this universe, Drishyam, the visible universe, what we see, with our eyes open. Vishwam, Drishyam, Asattam. We see, but it is not real. That is again and again the same point coming. I am seeing, but it is unreal. What does it mean? Seeing but unreal means it is always changing its form. It's changing its nature. With a split second, we don't understand the change, but we can understand the change after 1 year. You see a plant, after every day you don't see the change. But someone comes after 1 year, oh, the plant has become so big. Oh, the baby has become so big. Oh, you have become old. So everything changing every split second. But because we are not able to recognize that change, we think it is true. And whatever in our day-to-day life, this is our mistake. But we are a victim of this ignorance. Whatever I want to grab, I do not know. When I am trying to grab, it is already gone. It is not the same. What you are grabbing, by that time, with the split second, it has gone to take another form, another shape, size, another change or transformation, shadavikara. It is growth, decay, destruction, death. In this journey, it is all moving. So, deśaḥ asatyam. In that sense, this deśa is asatyam, but it is called prabaho akare satya. It in the flow, in the sense of flow, it appears real. But they are not real because it is changing every split second. But when we stand on the bank of Ganga. So we are saying the Ganga water. But is the same water? That Ganga water has gone when you saw even in a split second you saw something. By that time it is gone. It has gone where? It has gone to the ocean side. Or it has gone there upstream to another direction. So it is changed, but I see the same Ganga flowing. In Belur Math we go, we say, oh, this same Ganga. It is not the same Ganga. That water is no more there. That silting is not the same thing. Every day some more silting coming, some place they are dredging. So all the changes are happening. But to me, it appears to be the same. So that's why it is unreal. Etat akhilam. This entire universe, whatever you are seeing, it is this visible universe. This is māyā-vilāsāspadaṃ. It is the object of the play of Maya. It is a Maya. Maya means yama, samaya. Simple formula. What is Maya? That which is not there. Yama, not there. What appears to be there, that's called Maya. Yama, samaya. So it is a vilāsa, it is a play, it is a fine drama played by the Maya. Maya is dancing in this way, and we are seeing this. Whatever we see is not true. That's why we think that we give testimony. I have seen myself. But whatever we see, we are seeing something wrong. Because what we see, there are so many factors are there. My seeing is imperfect. My eyeglass may be, my power of the eyes are maybe defective. My attention has gone somewhere. I see something, but I misunderstand that in another way. So this is all the play of Maya, and atma ajnana nidanam. It is the nidana, the very cause or the substratum of the ajnana, ignorance of the Atman. This play is going on. It is unreal, but it's the play of the Maya, and it is ajnanam, the support of all our ignorance. We all ignorantly looking at that. Whatever we see, our perception is incorrect, even scientifically incorrect. I see the sun rising and sun setting, but the thing is happening opposite way. I give the example, I am sitting in the chair, 90-degree vertical, no? But you just imagine the globe as such, and see the position of Los Angeles where. And now imagine in which position you are sitting. Like this, all the time. We are walking like that. We think I am walking straight. So really, what Maya we do want to understand? We never think that way. We are thinking we are straight, but we are doing like that. We are seeing that there is no stars during daytime. Sun is so bright, there is no star, but there is star. We think the stars are little, twinkling, twinkling little star. But sun is much bigger. Our earth is much bigger. All conception, even realistically, every day we are living in this mistake, in this misunderstanding. And we say we are scientific. That is scientific. How much scientific we do not know. So everywhere we find this dichotomy going on. And what we see, what we feel is something, truth is something other than that. Atma-jnana nidana. It is the nidana, the primary cause of the bhanam of appearance of anritam. It's false, it is mithya, anritam. That is not sadvat, but it appears like a real. It appears like a real. And it appears, not only that, it appears real. When it appears real, it becomes mohalayam. It creates a delusion. It is true, I will get it. I will have it. It will make me happy. We try to grab it. And that's why it is a source of delusion. Moho alayam. Moho alay. Moho asray. Moho, where moho generates. Delusion is generated. Badhyam, to be obliterated, to be destroyed. Nashyam, achintya, inconceivable. So it is to be badhyam nashyam. This ignorance is to be, this delusion is to be obliterated. It is to be destroyed. And achintam chitra. Achintam means inconceivable. Chitra ruchitam. I cannot imagine how beautiful is this world. Achintam, beyond my chinta. And it has been ruchitam, created. This unique universe has been created. And like, it looks so beautiful, so charming, so alluring. But it is sapnopamam. It is like a dream. You can create a dream universe. Beautiful universe, no? In the sky, they call it akasa kusumavat. You can say a beautiful word in the akasa kusuma. There is a flower garden in the sky, as if somewhere it is hanging, flower garden. Flower garden cannot hang in the sky. Now the laser show, you go to Disney World, every day they show that. Is it real? There's so much thing going on in the display. There may be some. You go to the light and sound in Delhi. Ram Lila, no? They're doing. So really, light and sound, but is it really true? No, I see it, I get inspiration. Or it may be fight going on, but their appearance, but have no reality. Modern science has given us much more clues to understand the unreality, but still it is Maya, no? Maya, you cannot describe what is this really. We see the body, no? Doctors see the body much closely, and they do dissect it, operate it, cut it, blood is coming out, pus is coming out, this, that. But still, we love the body. In reality, if we look at that way, you will not be very interested into the body. But it is the fact that is called the Maya. What a tremendous force of Maya acts on our mind, delusion, that it looks so good and so nice, and people want to decorate it and keep it forever. Even after death, they want to keep it as a mummy. And if not, even they put it under the... and so many ways to keep it as if it will be permanent, it will stay. So it is to be bādhyam, to be obliterated, it's to be destroyed, it is achintam, it is inconceivable. Bādhyam, nasyam, achintam, chitra rachitam. It has been rachita, it's created by chitra, mani vichitra, varied ways. But it is sapnopamam, it's like that of a dream. Tat dhruvam, sapnopamam, nasyam achintam achita, sapnopamam, tad bhuvam, asthang tatra johi. Therefore, don't keep your trust, astha means trust. Don't keep your trust on this changing universe, this apparently looking nice, no? Appearance of the reality. Don't get stuck there. Asthang tatra johi. Johi means throw away, destroy, give away. Sadukha nilaye rajjang bhujango upame. Because like sadukha, you create your own dukkha, suffering. When rajjang bhujangam upi, when you, in your world of suffering, like the rope, simile of a snake. So don't look at the snake, but look at the rope. This world is not, it is not nothing, but it is Satchidananda. Not the way I am seeing, that is not the truth, but truth there is as Satchidananda. The rope is the reality, not the snake. The world of appearance, so charming, so beautiful, so diverse, but it is not reality, it is an appearance, and it gives attachment to us. Therefore, we have to get out of this attachment, we have to get out of this delusion. It is to be removed from our mind, because it is the source of all attraction into the unreal objects of the world. So this entire visible universe is unreal and is an abode of amusement of Maya. For Maya it is a fun. Maya, the magician, for magician it is a trick. But for us, we see we are caught into the trick and we get wonderstruck. No? Suppose one P.C. Sarkar, I saw the magic of P.C. Sarkar, big magician. His son is now junior P.C. He is now also showing those big tricks. Laser show, no?
Yeah.
Oh, he was there. So he, his father, he was I was in the Star Theatre. That time he was in the Star Theatre showing that, appearing. The first show, we were all sitting and hall full, and it is like a gallery. And he came in the stage after about few minutes late. And everyone started, they are talking about that, late, why it is so late, this. And that was P.C. Sarkar said, Prafulla Sarkar, he said, oh, am I late? My watch says I'm at correct time. And everyone noted their own watch, and everyone saw the correct, he has come at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. But it was actually 5 minutes past or 7 minutes past, I do not know. Everyone, he has the magical power or created some, I do not know what is the skill. Every person didn't see anything but 7 o'clock. And then after that, he said, this is my first show. And so, oh, it is all, so now he said 7 minutes late. So we are bewildered. How he is doing, it is bewildering. So they brought one box, there is sewing machine, and piece of wood, and made it through it, and really cut into 2 pieces. And he saw before us, they threw in one girl came, and she saluted, and she was put into the box. And now, the same sawmachine. Now, so we are all, we are very young then. We're scared, oh my God, what will happen to her? And then they cut that and make the box half this side, half that side. And then everyone is, what? And then this same girl came and saluted everyone and left. There is a trick, probably dropped below or whatever way. But that's a trick for him. But we are befooled. We pay money to become a fool. So there is so many. She was standing in the audience, in the dais, and suddenly is talking about this, that, something, and disappeared. And everyone said, "Hey, where did you go?" And we saw that our rows, behind that row, he's standing, "I'm here." The entire audience was looking this side, and how he came so fast to this backside. It is his trick. That's why God's trick is called Maya. But we are under the Maya. He is the boss of Maya, but we are under the Maya. And under the Maya, what he shows, a magician shows things, and we all are forced to see that God is showing this Maya play. So what to do? We'll have to see it. But we have to see it as it is the play of the divine, play of the Brahman, play of Atman playing. So this dream-like universe, created by inconceivable images, so many images, inconceivable, diverse types, is unreal and is to be obliterated and destroyed. As in the example of a snake on a rope, conquer the false trust you created in your mind about the world. All this conception is in our mind, no? So, advice is that, therefore you conquer all this trust. We put so much trust in our worldly things, no? In this world. Whatever is there, we depend on them. And the Kathopanishad says, but this dependency is very unstable. Plava hiyete. This is the plava. Plava means a float in the river. Suppose you want to hold it when you are sinking, you hold something to hold, it will carry you. But if it is not strong enough, it sinks. How can it help you? So this worldly dependence on anything is like that sinking float, which has no power. It drowns us. Therefore, snake on a rope conquers this trust, false trust you created in your mind. It is not to be done, but you have created in your mind about the world of your own suffering as a stable entity. We are thinking this world is stable, the world is permanent, it can give me joy, it can bring happiness in my life, it can give me satisfaction, but it is a false understanding. It is unstable itself. So it is changing. It is not there. First of all, it is not there. What the question, it will give us this. But it is in some other form which we do not know. Rupang rupang pratirupa babhuva. It is all that one. That has taken so many rupa, so many forms. Any question has come in? No question. Tale? We have 15 minutes time. So if you send some question, then we can stop here. Okay. Now Arjuna is putting the question. We can read that another verse. Verse number 8. Nirgunam paramang brahma, nirgunam paramang brahma, nirvikarang viniskriyam, nirvikarang viniskriyam, jagat srishti kathang tasmat, jagat srishti kathang tasmat bhavati tad vadasame, bhavati tad vadasame. It's a good question. You say that is nirgunam paramam brahma, that supreme Brahman is beyond all qualities, all changes, everything. Guna means qualities and descriptions. And it is nirvikara, it has no change in it. Biniskryam, it is bigato nisheshito kriya, there is no action in that Brahman. Tell it, jagat srishti katham, how this world is created then. From that, tasmat bhavati, how that which is beyond all gunas, and this is all under gunas. So nirgunam paramam brahma, the Brahman is nirguna, it is the parama, supreme, and that is Brahman. It is nirvikaram, it is changeless. Biniskryam, there is no action in it. Then jagat srishti katham tasmat bhavati, how the jagat, this world, is being created. Tad vadasame. So this is the question. This entire scriptures are created like that. It's question, answer, question, answer. There are two. Otherwise discussion will stop. Like that in the like that where in the Yoga-Vasishta, no? The Baskali and his guru, what is his name? Bardha Vaskali. So he asked, Sir, please tell me what is Brahman like. But the teacher, Vaskali, he was not saying anything, just silent. Quite a few moments passed, then he said, Sir, please tell me what Brahman is like. And then again he was silent, teacher was silent. And third time when he asked, then the teacher responded, My child, I was teaching you what Brahman is like. Brahman cannot be said anything, no? Beyond speech, beyond expression. So I was telling you to relate to that idea, but you cannot catch it. So, nirgunam, it is this supreme Brahman, is beyond all qualities, it is changeless, it is beyond all actions. How then is the creation of the universe possible from that truth, that absolute truth? How this changeable and delusional universe has come out? Please tell me. And here is a Advaita Vedanta in his sense. So he will say, Srishti Nasti. There is no creation at all. So that we'll read in next day. You got some question? Two questions. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. So tomorrow there will be class by Swami Chidbrahmananda, no? Yeah, Chidbrahmananda, Vedic, yeah, Vespati, no? Oh, sorry. So tomorrow will be gospel reading by Seva-prana, Mataji, Prabrajika Seva-prana. I am talking about Thursday. Thursday will be Vedic mathematics. Vedic Christianity. Vedic Christianity by Swami Chidbrahmananda. Okay, so two questions have come. How does the perception of this world as being unreal and illusory relate to seeing God in all, everywhere? I think there is no distinction. That is the two sides of the same coin. How does the perception of this world as being unreal, when the perception of the world as unreal will go away, this world as I see is not real, it is only name and form, but its content remains the same. Our Upanishads give the example that all the ornaments made of gold have different designs, and it's beauty of the design and change in the design. But content-wise it is gold. So if one sees Brahmajnani, they may see the name and form also, but they know it is all gold. They will see every person as consciousness and bliss, Satchidananda. But at the same time they can see the form. But we get stuck into the form and don't see the reality. That's why we are so different. We get attached to someone, we get angry with somebody, because I see she is separate, I am separate. But when this world as being unreal is experienced, then what will they? They see the gold. And when they see the gold, that second question comes, God in everything. So long they see, that means they use their mind. But their mind becomes pure mind. So pure mind shows the reality, at the same time the name and form when they come to our level. When they are in samadhi, there is no world, there is nothing, only that reality, they will be absorbed. But whenever Ramakrishna is coming down, look at that, he is not making a mistake one day, because he is coming from samadhi and saying, Naren, he is mistaking as Rakhal. It never happened. In a relative existence, he is recognizing everything and telling everything what is right and what is wrong. But he is saying, I see God in you, that's why I love you. See? That means that is the point. They don't see the apparent name and form only. We get charmed by someone's beauty. Ramakrishna, somebody complained, oh, he's a rich man's, she was a very rich, born in a rich family, Naren, and curly hair, beautiful eyes, what not, everyone gets charmed. So Ramakrishna is mesmerized that. He said, no, the day I will not see Narayana in you, I will not be able to look at your face. So that's why they see Narayana there. In the language, you can say he is Brahman. So Brahman becomes more important in the eyes of a seer of truth. And the name and form, they see it in a transactional world. They behave that way, but they know it is all God, nothing. It is, you don't say God, better you say it is Brahman. That will be. So as much as one sees the world unreal, that much one should see the reality of God. It is like as much one is moving towards the east, so much is away from the west. If the world is unreal, total egos, that means he has reached the destination where is only God. And God is only reality, these are all illusion. That we are reading all the time. So hope it is my understanding. So now another question has come. Is it best to constantly saying not this, to help our minds to realize we are dreaming in this false illusionary world? Yes, I think so, because this what we read just now, this is the same suggestion. Constantly saying not this. But we should have to say two things together. That is better probably. Not this. We are not trying to be going into void. But what is, that also is being reminded. Both are in our mind, to train the mind. Not this, but that. Not this, but that. And not this means this, not this name and form. If it is to be hammered, Hari Maharaj said that, Swami Turiyananda, no? Day and night say, I am not the body, not the mind. No? I am that. And that is the idea in our Shankaracharya's teaching, no? The prayer, Manobuddhi, Chitta Ahankara Ninaham. I am not this. But Shankaracharya ends, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. So every time to hammer not only on the negative side, but also on the positive side. It's helping the mind to grab something. Our mind is very weak. It always wants to hold on to something. So if we don't give something tangible, it will be running in the void. And that's why non-dual meditation is so difficult. That's why when people meditate on the Ashtavakra and others, they think of the infinite ocean, the waves, ripples, all these ideas are given in the mantras. That means they're giving some reality. That reality, vast reality, infinite reality, but the temporariness of the changes, not to pay attention to that side. They're withdrawing from that side, not this, but it is the reality this way. So, I think you are right, that is best to constantly say, not this, to help our minds to realize. What realize? That we are dreaming in this false illusory world. It is actually Vedanta sadhana is for good, but we should also be careful here that we need to not be intellectual, but to feel that experience. That's why prayer, meditation, simple other practices are also congenial. Otherwise, only non-dual thought, we are not capable of staying in that high altitude, where nothing is there, I am that. Many people may think it is easy, but because body identity brings us down. Whenever I say, I am not this, but I think I am the body. I think I am Atman, but I think that I have a fight with you. And I cannot forget that. So these are the contradictory things play in the mind. Therefore, we have to be careful that this is true. Ultimately, this is the truth. But we have to equip ourselves with that. Let us not misunderstand. Constant prayer from the heart helps to cry out for help in seeing past this illusion, helpful, or the way out. Constant prayer, of course, constant prayer and analysis. This is the path of vicharo. This is called the vicharo marga, the path of analysis. Always to analyze impermanent nature of this thing, and there is a permanent thing behind. So everyone is permeated with the same consciousness. I give the example, Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi is available everywhere. Who have the big money and connection everywhere, they can get Wi-Fi everywhere, no? But others may be searching with a computer and not connecting. His Wi-Fi does not connect. So that those who are capable of connecting with the Wi-Fi, they can work everywhere the same way. They can see God everywhere. That is and as I suggest sometimes, the mantra, Guru mantra, that's the password. Or your Vedanta understanding that I am that, I am not this, these are all helpful to open up the door of that connection. Bolo, stay.
So if the world is illusionary and the world is changing, but we have, in this world we have all the relationships and everything where we have to do our karma, so how does that go together?
Again.
So the world is constantly changing, nothing is permanent, but we have been given all these family relationships and everything. So how?
You will see as God. God playing with God. God in this form, God in that form. Like we give the example sometimes that some people, friendly people, they want to have a drama. They will have to play and enact a friendly, that's acting something. So they are all friends. But they know we are friends, but they take different roles and they act accordingly. But when they go back in the back screen, drop, when the screen is drop screen, and then go, and then they say, how I beat you. And they smile and talk. But maybe you have heard, really you have hit me hard. You should not have done. No? They are all friends. But this is for fun they are doing. So knowledge, when knowledge comes, then it is all joyful. Because we are not in that level, so we don't enjoy. We are playing with God, but we don't know we are playing with God. I give the example that you are in the hot summer, you are going to take in the swimming pool, and you jump into the swimming pool and enjoy the swimming and cool, what you call deep, no? But I am not willing, and somebody pushed me into the pool. What will happen? My anger and frustration will come, though my body is getting cool, no? So that's why we should be equally prepared, mentally prepared to see that is only play of God is going on. So this is a very high level to go there. That's why we have to do where we are. Dream world is mithya, is very clear. But why does this waking world appear so real? What can one do to see that world is mithya? This is true. Dream world is mithya is very clear for us. True. But I saw yesterday the same pews here. And I came in the morning, I found the same pews here. So that's why I think it is real. And I dream, what I dreamt, that's gone. I don't see it second time. So that's mithya. So we can analyze this way, in consideration to our dream, this is real. But now this is unreal when you go to deep sleep. Consider your deep sleep state. We don't think much, that's why we think this is real. This is also unreal to me when I go to deep sleep. So if I can, by spiritual practice, withdraw my mind from here and put it in God, the divine, the Satchidananda, then this world will vanish. That's why so many planes Hindu religion talks about. A musician lives in this world of his music, no? He is not here, his body may be here, he is not here, he does not pay much attention. Scientists, big scientists, when they are absorbed in their research, they forget about this world. The world is not there. So, in different situations, this so real world also appears unreal. But it is to be practiced so that we, every day if we analyze these three states of our existence, Jagrat, Swapna, Susupti, waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. As we experience deep sleep state every day, and that moment this world does not remain, it is as the dream is unreal, this is also unreal, because it does not stay with me. So we have to bring that analysis again and again and again. Then probably we will understand this world. And as I said, another explanation is that dream is my mind's creation, my individual mind's creation. And this world appearance, as we see, the stars, galaxies, everything, it is cosmic mind has created. So cosmic mind, whatever he has created sun, we all see it sun. In your dream, you create the entire dream. Whatever your mind wanted, everyone is acting accordingly. You do not know that you are controlling everyone. That the tiger is attacking you by your own will. You are created a tiger in your mental world, and the tiger is jumping upon by your own will. Your mental power is so strong. So if the cosmic mind creates this, Swami Sharadhananda Swami said, that is because of that, the sun, we all call sun. And we see it is remaining. As soon as you come to the waking state, it is there. So that's why it appears to be so real. But in reality, the mind becomes purer and purer and purer, then this universe will be appearing unreal as the world as its name and form, but real in the form of Satchidananda. So this mithya will be also, world will be mithya. Viveka Chudamuni and other areas, if we read, they talk about this world. Shankaracharya said that this world I was seeing just now, why did it disappear? Udunaiva maya drishtam nastikim mahat adbhutam. Just I was, before my dawn of knowledge, I was seeing this world as so real. But at this point of having that wisdom, where did it vanish? Kaggatam, kenavanitam, kutralinam, idam jagat, udunaiva maya drishtam nastikim mahatadbhutam. Shankaracharya says, that will be the experience. That is some most surprising thing. I was seeing this world so real means everything is real. But kaggatam, where did it vanish? Kenavanitam, who stole away this world of appearance? Kaggatam kenavanitam. Kutralinam, where did it disappear? Nastikim, I don't find anything of it. Then, mahat adbhutam, what a strange play. So this is the experience will come. So the real true self, another question, so the real true self is still one with the Creator, it never separated. Yes, of course. True self is always the same. And even we are talking about God, duality, avatar, in Vedantic terms, they are all in the realm of the mind, but a higher mind, purer mind. Impure mind, pure mind. But it's all the play of, that's why Ramakrishna said, not according to your Vedanta, he talked with Vivekananda. Your avatar is exist in the realm of the Maya, but that is a pure Maya. But if you talk about absolute Vedanta, then there is no Rama, there is no Krishna. Not the world. Neither the world, neither its creator, neither its destroyer, neither its sustainer. It's the whole world appearance, zero. Okay, we have had many questions. Okay, we end here today, and as I said, tomorrow will be Seva Prana, giving the class of Gospel of Ramakrishna. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.